Or really, I got people looking at me like, okay, Danny is just illy or just outright being silly. No, really. How real is the realness of how you really quantify, or shall I say process how real a number is, for real. And who is to say a number is really a number? Because for real, a number really isn't a number, for real, for real. Okay, I just killed your logic. But that's what poets do, right? We defy logic by way of how our logic symbolizes logics of real things that are symbolic. See, that's that word real again. So let me reel your logic back in. See, we know arithmetics are defined values traditionally, or how we represent numbers. But realistically, arithmetical values can be expressed in words and symbols. Did you catch that? Algebraic equations are nothing but characteristic symbolic statements we fill in to complete the intended sayings. Nice. The ASCII fillers are still used in counting and making calculations. Imagine that, numeric qualities translated from series of non-numeric abbreviations and identifications. I still have your logic, your concrete logic wavering. Okay, so let me continue to break down this real logic I'm laboring. And then I'll begin tapering off so your new real logic can begin savoring this symbolic flavoring. Wow. Okay, so we got the number out the way. Now, were you aware that there's a such thing as an imaginary number? Right? Okay, so there's a mathematical number coin, lowercase italicized I, based on the square root of the minus of the number that's not real. I know you're like, are you for real? All right, I repeat that. There's a mathematical number coin, lowercase italicized I, based on the square root of the minus of the number that's not real. Nice. If you didn't get that, it's like, say, the real number is 1, you have an imaginary equivalent of the square root of minus 1, that's the imaginary sum. So, simply put, it's nothing but a complex number in the form of a plus bi, where I is the italicized I, where a and b are real numbers, and I is the square root of minus 1. Now you can substitute a or b with any real non-zero number, but the I remains a complex one. Right? So I mathematically equate this form to the imaginary man my head is fun, but really real once you fill in the sums. The missing pieces algebraically make it an arithmetical imaginary run. But when the fillers come to reveal the products of the sums, the run runs from imaginary to real. And to me, that is a really big, real deal. So here's what I've imagined. This is real short, by the way. Compassion and concern, tender, physical kisses or caresses that make my body yearn, protection and security, like warding off my impurities voluntarily. Loyalty and understanding, understanding the smooth surface of our established built from the ground up love branding. Listening without defending, speaking without offending. Sinning just because I love you, doing little things to say there's no one above you. Making my heart and my expression smile, mentally stimulating me all the while. Being considerate and having fun. When this man comes, my imaginary real victory is won. Till then, I'll substitute potential numerical runs till the sums are all negated down to 1. My imagined number, several real imposters. One real, one imagined turned real. A real number from imaginary maybes. It all comes down to math, baby.
Okay, okay. My head hurt. Okay.